Alright, I'm gonna stop playing with this guy right now. Stop playing with him altogether. Go into my inventory and get my Gatling gun and see if I can mow this dude down. Because he's starting to really tick me off and he's doing a lot of damage. And actually, if I can stop him, I might hit him with a Molotov cocktail as well. There it is. My minigun. That equip real quick. Oh. Oh yeah. Alright, now that I did a good chunk of damage, let me get a stim pack on me. And a good thing about pausing this is the reason why a lot of people like it like this is because you can put on multiple stim packs at once and you'll see the effects immediately and you don't have to worry about that delay when you're running around of trying to put one on and still getting like beat on. Yeah, it is a minigun. She said minigun, a fucking minigun. Yeah, yeah, didn't expect me to have that, did you? That's the reason I kept it, for moments like that. Alright, something else. Scope on these guys. There they are. And I use my crit, which I rarely ever use, but now you guys get to see what it does. Boom! Oh, that didn't kill him though? Oh, I just like ran through that bullet. Got him, got him. Shot. A lot of them down there. I wish my companion would get up. If I had my robot with me, my robot be whooping butt right now. He's got a flamethrower and blades for hands. It's ridiculous. This chick's down in an instant. I need a scope on this thing. Oh, it does damage though. Headshot. He's going down. Nice. Money. Headshot. Oh. And you can see the shooting system's pretty nice on here. I'm actually about to level up so everybody get another really good look at that perk system. And you can get some good aim on there as you just saw right there. So, and that's the reason you get good aim is because it's actually a very crisp game. Like, they did do a very good job making sure that the people stick out. Like, I saw his head very pronounced outside the corner of the building because it's not, like, real choppy, blurry edges. They put some good detail into the game. Oh. I was about to melee the crap out of her. Oh, now she wants to wake up after everybody's dead, huh? I don't loot for people's armor anymore unless it seems unique armor. Or it has like a star or something next to it because it weighs you down a lot. Armor's like 3 pounds or so. It's just not worth it. Like this chest piece, all that stuff is +1. I'll grab that. See, but now I'm already overburdened. Ooh, I traded with her just in time. So I don't think you can trade when you're being fired at. And then I'm just going to give her all my junk. And I hope she can carry it and not have to be aided. And I'm going to give her some of this apparel. Like, you can see 6 pounds for that right there. You know, like, that's what weighs you down. And you do have to pay attention to this. And that's the reason why you sometimes want to put points into strength. And a lot of... I saw someone who was reviewing it earlier, and they were a bit sad because they had to put so many points into strength, 6 points into strength, just to unlock the trait where you can like increase the amount that you can lift and carry, because it's so important to the game. Like, and it's the reason you amass this much stuff is because every single thing that you have, you can junk now, and you get stuff from it like cloth, like wire, copper, tin, iron, everything like that. Like, and you use it for various things in the game to craft all kinds of stuff. So it's really cool to get a lot of stuff, but as you can see, I've just unloaded all those things to her, and I've still got like a crap ton of weight on me. Some of this stuff, my guns and things, but I'll worry about that later. Take this guy out. Oh, was that a... Oh, I forgot that thing was still alive. Oh, there we go. Got it. I need to give her a different gun besides that pistol or something. She's not doing anything with that pistol. I think it's funny you can pick up their stuff from the chunks. Kind of like crazy. Oh, leather. That's different. And there's stuff everywhere. I pick up again everything, coffee pots, all that kind of stuff. I think I'm also picking up a lot of guns, and I just don't know which ones to sell just yet. Oh, there's another one of those things up there. I need to get rid of that. Those things will kill you very quickly. Am I hitting it? I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not hitting it. Reload so quick. Hurry. There we go. Ah, got it. Alright, where are these chumps at? Let me see if I can get some slow motion in here. Some headshots, body shots in the VAT system. Where they at, girl? I don't see anybody. She kill him? She actually do something for once? I guess she did. Gas canister, everything you can pick up. Ammunition actually weighs nothing, so pick up all ammunition that you find. And ammunition comes in various sizes on this game, which is really, really cool. There's like .303, .40, there's 50 cal ammo, there's all kinds of stuff. 5.56, like, I think some of the stuff they just made specifically for this game, I'm pretty sure they did. And, but it all comes in handy. There's also a perk that gives you more, ammo in like various boxes that you pick up. So now that I've pretty much cleared them out of this area, which is all I wanted. Oh, she's creeping me out. She's saying, what's that? There's someone. 1 second. Oh, alright. Let me see if I can get some. Ooh. 1 shot. 2 shots. Slow motion. And that's why they put the VAT system on there, and that's what it looks like. Gold plated. I'll pick a perk now that people are not shooting at me. And let's just look around. I'm gonna have to go all the way down into the federal. And there's tons of, and that's the good thing about this game as well, is this is just a random place that I've wandered upon as I'm traveling across the map. I could choose to go in there or not, but it's completely free. Like, you choose what you want to do. You could stop in the middle of a mission and be like, I want to go over here and unload something, or I want to go over here and do this or that, and it'll let you do it, and you can just come back up and pick it up where you started. So I thought that was really cool too. That minigun core down there. The minigun chassis have good stuff. Alright, let's look at this level up system again. Again, you put the main points in the top just so you can get down to these tiers, the 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 levels, and then you start putting points into those specific things. So you want to put points in those specific things sooner rather than later. I've got 1 more point. I've got 1 point of bloody mess. I can inflict 5% extra damage now, and people have a chance to blow up into a bloody mess. But it'll get to 10% and then 20%, and then at the end, like, other people around them actually have a chance of blowing up into a bloody mess. So it's just like you'll see just a crit fest going on all around the area. Like 3 people could blow up at once. So that's kind of why I was going for it. I thought it'd make for some pretty epic moments. Scrounger, again, that's when I was saying you get ammunition. The Mysterious Stranger, I had another friend tell me about it, and when I saw it, I thought it was pretty cool. A Mysterious Stranger will like appear sometimes more often in the vats, and they'll come up and help you and just like blow people away. And he was telling me like he's had them come up a couple of times and he just insta kills a lot of people, so it's pretty cool. I've got 10% damage resistance now. We can get that up to 20. I want to get this lead belly, which you can digest things and not take rads from it from eating it. So it allows you to eat a lot of things in the wasteland and just gain health and not gain the negative, radiation effects. And I want to put a lot of points into this because once you get down here to the bottom, and a lot of people should go to this website. It's called Shelter 111, which is actually the shelter of that you start in the game. And what it is when you go to that website, it'll allow you to make this tier, but also look at all of these things like before you plan it out, so you can really look ahead of time. And one I saw was the solar power, and you catch solar rays and you gain endurance between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And once you get this thing maxed out, which is really crazy, you can actually get it to where there's the next rank. Sunlight slowly heals your radiation damage, and sunlight regenerates your lost health. So over the day, like you can just go to sleep at night, and throughout the whole day, your health and your radiation will just regen naturally. I was like, that's pretty sick. Ghoulish is kind of cool too. So you're still human. Sure, you're still human. On the outside, radiation now regenerates your lost health. So say you were in a radiated area, or say that you didn't have Aqua Boy and the water still radiated you. When you went into the water, it would actually heal you instead, which is kind of crazy. Again, radiation now regenerates health even more that you've lost. Some feral ghouls will randomly become your friend. That's crazy. Radiation now regenerates even more of your lost health, and some feral ghouls will randomly become your friends. So they got some really crazy perks in here. I don't want to go through every single one. I'd be here all day. But again, go to Vault 111 and you can look at all that stuff yourself if you actually want to play the game, which I highly recommend it if you like single player games, because it's pretty good so far. I would actually say really good so far. But again, I wish they'd have did a little bit more with the multiplayer, because I love playing with my friends. But something me and my friends have been doing, which is really interesting, some of my other friends were doing it. I was like, hey, what are you guys doing? And they were just partying up while they were all playing a single player game. So they were talking about the game, talking about places in the game, helping each other find various like cool weapons and items and missions. And I thought that was actually pretty cool. So I like the way Xbox has evolved, and the fact that you can make a single player game a multiplayer game. Again, I put 1 point in the VATS just to pull up that system. Got 2 points in the locksmith. I think I'm going to put it into either lead belly or just pure health. Oh, no, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to put 1 more point in strength so I can get this strong back perk. And again, it's so I can increase my payload by 25, which will actually be really good. So I'm going to put 1 more strength into there, so now I can unlock strong back. And that can get up to 50. Whenever over encumbered, you can use action points to run. Nice. Whenever over encumbered, you can fast travel. That's nice. So even if you get over encumbered, it's like, you can still just fast travel back to base. You can just hoard up all the stuff in the area, fast travel back to base. No big deal. Which I am not over encumbered, and I just auto saved. So I'm just gonna clear this area of like useful items. I'm not gonna go in there, and then see if I can fast travel back, which I can. Yes, I can fast travel to this location. So once you find the location and you've cleared the location, you've kind of like semi-claimed it for yourself, you can always go back to it, which is really nice. Skull. It's a bottle of beer. These computers, that's advanced. I can't get that. I can unlock that. I just haven't put points into it yet. I do have enough intelligence to unlock it at this point. Other stuff is more important in the beginning of the game. More of the chests are more important than the actual computers sometimes. But those computers will open up doors and things like that, or those computers may have turned off every single turret in this place if I'd have came up and went to that first. So you never know. All these things have openings. You'll find some good stuff in here sometimes. See, look at that, some ammo. I'll go through all the different ammos really quick. I think it's kind of funny, the different ammos they have on here. So .308, .38, .44, .45, .50, 10mm, 5.56, the 5mm round. Flare round fusion cells are for the laser rifles, and the fusion cores are for the actual suits of body armor that you're gonna get. You actually get a lot of suits of body armor, more than I expected. I thought it was gonna be a rare thing when they kind of showed it, like, oh, body armor, you're gonna get like one. No, you're gonna get like 10 from the other people that I've heard that have played the game. You're gonna get a lot of body armor, so be ready for that. And you kind of want to save them up, and you can level them up and things like that. Fusing, again, those gamma rounds, I don't know what those do. Mini nukes, again, you can shoot a mini nuke out of a fat boy. It's a particular type of gun that shoots nukes. Railway spike, I think that goes in the gun. I haven't used it. Just shotgun shells. And then there's also what's that other? Oh, there's these syringes that you can shoot into enemies, and you get them in various hospitals. There's actually a hospital I can go to in Scrounge. I need to get the syringe gun, and you can shoot the enemy with it, and it'll like lower their health, or it'll poison them, or it'll put them to sleep, or it'll confuse them, and things like that. So it's a pretty, again, in-depth system, and every single gun has about 30 mods minimum. So, like, if it's not the mods on that one particular type of gun, you can then change that gun into something else, and then that type of gun will have mods on it. So that's why people love it, because you can just really kind of create what you want and really make your own person who you are. See if there's anything else to scrounge up here. I think I've already been through all this stuff. All the canned food and stuff is actually radiated, so again, that's why you want to get things like lead belly, so you can eat those cans of food and not get like really sick, especially if you like need it in the middle of a battle or something like that. You don't want to be worried about, you know, stacking on damage that you can't get back. Take that shotgun and had a plus on it. I think that's about it from this place. I'll come back here and clear out the bottom later. Oh, what's this up here? Oh, this is where I started at. There's also a lot of plants. So yeah, okay, I remember. There's also a lot of plants and vegetables and funguses, roots, and things like that that you can get from the map as well. And also, when I go back to this, my civilization back here, my home base sanctuary, you're gonna see that I've customized stuff. I've put up turrets, I've put up plants and everything, and you can really create an entire city from scratch if you wanted to. Destroy every single building and create an entire city from scratch. So I didn't really do that. I'm just destroying the buildings that have already been broke down that you can't really fix up, and then renovating the ones that haven't, because that's a bit much right now. I kind of wanted to get more into the campaign, to the shooting aspect. But if you did have a day where you're like, man, I really don't feel like shooting nothing, I don't want to be in danger, I just kind of want to play around in my city and get all your resources, you stockpile your resources and wait for one of those days and just go crazy and just create everything you want. Go over here and you transfer, throw all your junk in there, which you can see I threw junk in there and it still wasn't that much junk. I think it's because I have a lot of guns and stuff, so I really need to make some serious executive decisions on what guns I'm gonna keep and which ones I'm not. And I'm also storing a lot of my things in my house across the street, which that's actually the house that I had when the game started. See, I put my son's playpen in here. I wanted to keep it. And then I threw a couple beds in here, and then this is the chest that I keep, that I put stuff in. And at any time, you can hold your picture-in-picture button, a little panel button, the select that it used to be, and it'll go into this executive mode where you can customize and move things around the map. Like, my bedroom's crowded. Let me put this out here. You can twist that around with the triggers. I'll sit that right there next to the window. This chair's got a broken back. I don't want that. Destroy it. This chair needs to be sitting upright. It's broken. Destroy it. You see what I'm saying? So you can really, it's that little nitpicky that you can do. You can make globes, you can make pictures and portraits and things like that to throw up on the wall, which actually I haven't done yet. So let me do that. There you go. Give everybody some lily pads, some serenity in here. And then, alright, while I just wanted to oh no. I think I just picked something up I didn't want to pick up. So let me see if I can try to fix that real quick. Oh no. sometimes. I'm gonna have to go back to my other load, guys. I'm just gonna have to do it because I had a lot of stuff in there. It's worth it to me. Again, that's the thing about these games. You kind of want to watch yourself sometimes because even when you're moving around, if you're not paying attention, you can do stuff like that. You can put all of your stuff that you want to into the workshop. I'll just put them in a separate place so that I could go back to like various armors and things like that if I wanted to. All the different guns and stuff I'm hoarding. So yeah, just want to make sure I kill everybody here. Yeah, so I was about to fast travel out. Alright. Go back up to Sanctuary, redo that one. No one saw that. No harm, no foul, right? And they do have some really good quick saves in this game, which I like. You can quick save in the middle of a conversation. So say that you want a particular conversation to go away one way or another. You want someone to like you. You can save before, in the middle of the conversation, before you're like, I don't know, this seems like a decision that, you know, is going to be irreversible. And they're going to like or not like me after this one. Let me save it real quick in the middle of the conversation. So if I get it wrong or get it right, you can go from there. Again, come back to my workshop. Transfer all my junk into my workshop, which isn't much. You can go to your guns. Let's see. Let me actually go to craft.
You wanted to make me a second printing press while you're at it.
She just asked for a printing press. I actually could make one and give it to her. Sorry, just 1 second, guys. Answer this text real quick.
Do I look like I want to chit chat?
Alright, let's go. So let me scrap these. And now that I've actually gone to Diamond City, I can actually go to Diamond City and sell these, which is what I'm actually going to start doing, so I can get more than just scrap from these. But what the scrap helps for is creating other parts and mods for guns. And I've already got a 10mm that I like, which is right there. It's at 23. And something one of my other friends showed me, he was like, if you got these guns that have like comfort grips and things like that on it, or like this light frame, I can put a standard frame on it and get that light frame instead of making a whole new light frame, which they're typically, it's tougher to make things like light frames and heavy frames than it is the standard. And then I can take that light frame and put it on a different one. And you get experience for every single thing that you craft, which I really love because, man, is it awesome to be like, I'm right there on the edge of going to the next level. Let me go and craft some things. Let me go plant some things. Let me go harvest some things and get like random experience points that'll level you up. And it'll help you in the beginning get those little boosts. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at. That was 25. Oh, once I took the light grip off of it, it went back.
Don't take the thing. To Mercy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
And again, this is why sometimes these games are tough to really broadcast, because you yourself, you're trying to think within your own head, like, what do I like? What do I want for this gun? What am I looking forward to getting out of this that I'm going to be able to use later? And it's like, I want a decent pipe pistol. This is a revolver, though, and I haven't really enjoyed the revolvers at all. So I'm thinking about just getting away from them because they shoot very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. See, I've already got a heavy pipe revolver rifle that I was trying to use, and it was not working. Let me take this comfort grip off of here. And then sell both of these revolvers. Because that was one I was using when the dog mauled me in the beginning of the other, well, at the end of the other video when I walked up on that settlement. I tried to shoot a couple rounds into the dog, and the dog just like slowly just marched in on me and mowed me down. Got these hunting rifles. I want to keep one of those because that does a lot of damage. I always want to keep a shotgun. Pipe pistols are pretty freaking useless. I've got one pipe pistol I turned into this pipe. This is what I turned into a pipe sniper rifle, which I use a lot, but it's because it's got so much ammo on it. Gotta keep a missile launcher. I have no missiles though, so I need to put this away. I need to put that in my inventory. Pipe bolt action rifle. I just kept it because it does 35 damage. 308. Yep, getting rid of it now. I already have this short hunting rifle. Does more damage. It's still 308. So let me see if I can customize this. Can't customize the frame. I can give it a short light barrel though. Medium magazine. Better ammunition, reduced reload speed. Nice, I can give it way better sights, which is what I was really hoping for. Short scope. Reflex. I kind of want to go for the reflex because those scopes, when you zoom in, it takes a long time to zoom in sometimes. And I don't have any reflex dot scopes. So I'm going to try that on this rifle in particular. Ooh, look at all that stuff it takes. Oh, man. And that's, again, why you want all that scrap. Because when you're trying to make this stuff for stuff that you want, it costs a lot sometimes. And that's like, you can't really make too many other things after that. But that standard sight now goes into my inventory, which is kind of cool. I can't even make that medium magazine anymore because I don't have enough screws. But hopefully they can break down a few more things and get some of that back. Rename that guy Buddy. Because I have a feeling he's going to be my buddy. Is at 45. And the only reason I keep some of these guns because they use different ammos than the main one. And if you ever run out of ammo, you always want another gun that uses some type of ammo.
I'll try to make myself useful.
I think that this buddy uses 308. Yep. Anything that uses 308 can go. Yep, 38. Again, that's why I keep it in the snub nose because it's .44. But some of the stuff I'm thinking about like just putting away so I don't have to carry it. And that's 4 pounds that I'm not wasting since I'm not going to be using 5 ammo anytime soon. I'm not going to be using a missile launcher 21 weight anytime soon. The minigun comes in handy. So I'm probably going to keep that because as you guys saw earlier, sometimes you need to mow something down. So let me put some of that stuff away exit the station.
Used to live here.
This old lady is the lady that told me my spoiler alert son was still alive.
So distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
You just see my sister running around in the background like, oh, he's talking to another girl. Who's he talking to? Oh yeah, I got jet.
Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now.
You can get addicted to drugs in this game, which I thought was pretty hilarious when I found out about that. So I don't use any of the drugs in the game, but they give you some pretty ridiculous perks. So I could see if you're in a crunch, you're really like about to get killed and you don't have anything else, you take a hit of some of that stuff, it's going to give you like 300 health, 400 health, 25 strength, 30 endurance, help your ability power. So you're like, oh, I wouldn't do it, but if you really had to, I think some people would. Even I would. but I've not yet. So, and I've saved a lot of stim packs. So as long as you're playing smart, you actually shouldn't use a lot of stuff.
Angry woman, tell them to remember the quarry and Lily June on the rocks, and they'll let you and your friend pass. Phew, wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
That's how she sees the future, is with drugs. Don't punch me. Why you want to punch me, lady?
Mama Murphy.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones.
You need a
Do
chair.
that for me?
I can give you a chair.
Glad to help.
Thank you.
Why are you still, like, trying to fight me, lady? There we go. There you go, Mama Murphy. Right here in the main house. Chair for you. Anyways, sorry guys, got a bit sidetracked. Go ahead and put this stuff in here. I'm about to actually close up a little bit of gameplay. Wanted to show you, that's what it's like shooting. You can see the customization. Oh, let me run over here and show you this power armor real quick. This is the power armor. You can actually make your person, your assistant, that person, your companion, get into the power armor, if I can find that girl. This is what you need the power cores for. So you come back here and you put that power, the fusion core, excuse me, into the back of this bad boy. And knock that right in there. Open him up. And you hop in, like, let me get inside. Kind of reminds me of that Star Kid movie where he hops inside the suit of armor and he's like, let me out, let me out. And then he ends up having an awesome time. Because why wouldn't you have an awesome time in a suit of armor? But this is me in my power suit. And running around. All the different type of guns that you regularly have, you can pull out with this bad boy. So I just pulled out my rifle. Let me show you this laser rifle real quick. Here's a laser rifle. See it in first person so you guys can see it a little bit better. That's what the inside of the suit looks like. So again, you got all this stuff, and I only have one so far because again, I'm still pretty new into the game. Only got it the other day, but a lot of other people are like, man, you get a lot of power armor, so don't be worried about your power armor whatsoever. I was like, sweet. They're like, save up those fusion cores because you're gonna want them from later. So I actually take it out just in case. And all of the things on the torso you can take off. So say if you have a different head or a different arm, you could put that on there. And so you can fully customize it to, it doesn't all have to be T45. It could be TX, T32, all that kind of stuff you can just put on there, just depending on how you wanted to upgrade it. So again, when it comes to really immersing into a game and getting full control over your world, like that's what they give you here. And I do enjoy that. Again, those are the different mods I was telling you about that you can store. And those are different ones that I've pulled off guns that I've replaced and things like that. And they weigh a pound. Oh, 0.5. So, again, sometimes it's good to just store that stuff away. Because it's like, you're not going to use it until you're here anyways, right? Look at that. Oof, I had a crap ton of steel and stuff I was holding on to. I love keeping the food because you never know when it's going to come in handy. I get rid of all the apparel. Let me get rid of some of these guns. The mines and stuff, they don't weigh anything. 0.5 really, so I keep those just in case. Which I haven't used any mines yet. I want to be a bit more tactical and start using them some. And maybe that is, because that's 5 pounds right there. Between those two, that's 5 pounds. So that is a decent amount of weight. That's 10 pounds. I could at least lose 5 of that and still be okay. I'm just going to put that snub nose away. Put about 5 of these cocktails away. But again, I appreciate everybody coming out and watching. I definitely think it's a game you should pick up if you want some nice solo action. There's going to be some other games coming out in the future. If you like more multiplayer, Battlefront's coming out soon. I definitely recommend you check that out. Again, if you don't know, you can go to EA Access, pay $5, and you can actually play the game for a week. You still got a few more days before it comes out. And then you also get 10% off of the actual game. So it actually pays for itself if you're going to get the game afterwards. So it's kind of nice. And even if you don't, you get all the EA Sports games pretty much for free that you can play at any time on there with EA Access. So you're going to get some love out of that month at the end of the day. You're going to get your $5 worth. So I've heard about it in the past, but I didn't really get to it until like now. And it's something I definitely recommend people check out. Oh, missile launcher, that's what I was going to put away. So yeah, see, I'm down to 160 pounds. I've got 100 more pounds I can pick up. I feel a lot more comfortable now. Crippling double barrels, 47. And short barrels, 47. Short barrels, 9 pounds. Range. Actually look identical. This value's more than this one. This one away for now, just to get rid of some stuff. And the flare gun's cool. Since I'm part of the Minutemens, they said at any time I could throw up a flare, and if I needed people, they would come in and help me. So I want to rebuild the Minutemen for that, because that'd be pretty sick to get a clip of that. Like me into some, I see a whole bunch of people, I'm like, oh, this looks ridiculous. Throw up the flare gun real quick, a whole bunch of Minutemen come in, we just raid them. So again, I appreciate everybody watching. You're going to get a lot more Fallout from me as I play it. I'm definitely going to upload some stuff. Commentary might be a bit sparse on Fallout. Sorry about that. When I'm playing Battlefront, I can kind of run and gun and have more fun with it and kind of act a bit silly. But this game, sometimes it gets a bit ridiculous. You really got to pay attention, as people are going to see on other videos. So again, make sure you like, subscribe. I appreciate you for coming to DarkLion Collective Gaming. Come out to the actual Twitch channel itself. A-Rain10. And again, oh yeah, these are all the fruits and stuff I've planted. I've got people tending the fruit. I've got people manning these stations. And that's the other kind of stuff you can do, is manage the people in the area. So again, there's just a lot of stuff to this game, a lot of stuff to our channel. There's various other videos, various other reviews and gameplay that you're going to be able to see. So come through. I hope everybody has a nice day. Peace.